Summary of Luke 5 NLT. Luke 5 shows Jesus calling his first disciples, performing miracles, and teaching about his mission. 1. Jesus calls his first disciples. While teaching by the Sea of Galilee, Jesus tells Simon, Peter, to let down his fishing nets after a long night of catching nothing. They catch so many fish that the nets begin to tear. Simon, overwhelmed, acknowledges his sinfulness, but Jesus tells him he will now fish for people. Simon, James, and John leave everything to follow him. 2. Jesus heals a man with leprosy. A man with leprosy begs Jesus for healing. Jesus touches him, breaking social taboos, and heals him instantly. He tells the man to go show himself to the priest and offer the required sacrifice as a testimony. 3. Jesus forgives and heals a paralyzed man. Friends lower a paralyzed man through the roof to get him to Jesus. Jesus first forgives the man's sins, which shocks the religious leaders. To prove his authority to forgive, Jesus heals the man, who walks away praising God. 4. Jesus calls Levi, Matthew. Jesus calls Levi, a tax collector, to follow him. Levi immediately leaves everything and hosts a banquet for Jesus. Religious leaders criticize Jesus for eating with tax collectors and sinners, but Jesus responds, "Healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. I have come to call not those who think they are righteous, but those who know they are sinners and need to repent." 5. A discussion about fasting. Some question why Jesus' disciples don't fast like others. Jesus explains that while he, the bridegroom, is with them, it's a time for celebration. He uses the illustration of new wine needing new wineskins, symbolizing the new way of life he brings that cannot be contained by old religious traditions. Key themes: Jesus' authority over nature, sickness, sin, and people's hearts. His call to discipleship and inclusion of the outcasts. The beginning of his challenge to religious norms with grace and truth.